I hate this matchup. It's the worst. It's the worst because you would
Why
think,
is it the worst?
oh, this guy Sam LaPorta is the best tight end in football. Blah, blah,
This is
blah.
a trap game. This is a trap matchup right here. And that's why I picked it.
Okay. Well, if the reason, explain to me why you picked it. You go ahead and open this one up.
Because at 10 p.m. last night, when I was going, oh crap, we have a show tomorrow, and I didn't get the start sits to our analytics department and Josh early in the week, like I normally do, I had a quick panic and go, oh, these are two guys. You probably drafted Sam LaPorta high. You probably drafted Mark Andrews late to say, I'll wait for him to come back, and then he came back early, and then he just sucked, and you dropped him, so somebody else picked him up. Josh dropped Mark Andrews in a lot of leagues.
And I dropped Sam LaPorta. I dropped both of these players.
Dropped both of these players
in multiple leagues.
So Mark Andrews has been solid this year. Tight end 8. If you look at every week except for week 3 and 4, he sucked weeks 3 and 4. We buried him after week 4. And then he's just been back to Mark Andrews. He's back. What? Sam LaPorta, however, is still very touchdown dependent. He is still yet to score more than 10 points if he doesn't score a touchdown. Mix that in with a shoulder injury, making him day-to-day this week. I don't like that. Even against the Jaguars, I'm going with Mark Andrews because that is the surefire, safe guy for Lamar Jackson. It always has been, and he's just going to produce better. Whether he gets touchdowns or not, he's still producing. So,
do you want me to?
And he's gotten. I'm sorry, he's gotten 5 touchdowns over the last 5 weeks.
So. Do you just want me to debunk your whole touchdown scenario, which you're lying? You're completely. You're pulling a. I'm not going to
Sam LaPorta.
No, Andrews. Well, both actually. You told me. You just told to the American people out here and internationally if we have.
Okay, yeah. Andrews doesn't have 10 points, but he has a 9.5 point game. He has a 9.1 game. It's almost 10 points. Sam LaPorta is not even close to 10 points.
You just lied to the American people, which is fine. It's fine. It is what it is. So Mark Andrews has played in 10 games this season, right? He scored a touchdown in 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He scored no touchdowns in the remaining 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, confirmed 6. Okay. So in those 6 games where he did not score a touchdown, he scored 26.6 total points overall. If he does not score a touchdown, which you just said if he doesn't need touchdowns to be you said that. You said he does not need touchdowns. Yeah. When he does not score a touchdown in the game, he's averaging 4.4 fantasy points per game. What are you talking about?
It doesn't meet my agenda, Josh.
Last week he scored a touchdown. He scored 18 points. Cool. The week before that against Denver, he scored 0 touchdowns. He scored you 4.6. Not cool. 3 weeks in a row, weeks 6 through 8, he scored a touchdown. One game, he scored 2 touchdowns. He was phenomenal. Weeks 1 through 5, 0 touchdowns. Complete trash. You can't tell me he's not touchdown dependent just like Sam LaPorta is. You cannot tell me that. You can't because they both are. Both of them are 1,000% touchdown dependent. So you can't get off that statistic.
When I was looking at the statistic, I was looking straight at Sam LaPorta. I was like, oh, look, he sucks. And then I go over to Mark Andrews. I'm like, oh, crap. He also is touchdown dependent. But I'm still picking Mark Andrews.
Did you not think I was going to call that out? Did you not think, I'm going to get one over on Josh. I'm going to get one over on this freaking guy today.
Look, I'm feeling it today.
Yeah, you got that truly in you, and you're like, oh, white girl crazy now. The bottom line is both of these guys have been underwhelming, but both have been picking it up ever since later on in the season. LaPorta a little bit less than Mark Andrews, of course, because there's so many other options out there. We don't need to go through them, but Montgomery, Gibbs, Sun God, right? They have way more options, in my opinion, than Baltimore has. Baltimore has Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, and of course, Derrick Henry is the best running back in the world right now.
Who's not a pass-catching running back.
He's not a pass-catching running back.
He doesn't get those receptions.
And to clarify, the people in the chat criticizing me for dropping both these guys, they were not 10-team leagues. They were 12-team leagues. And I had the Superman, ultra awesome, greatest tight end in the world, Kate Otten, behind him on my bench. I'm starting Kate Otten over both of these clowns, first off, every single week. I still am. So that's why I dropped these guys because they weren't producing.
Week 2, and you were like, "Hey, Otten's a bum. You should."
Yeah. Things change, ebb and flows, right? You gotta see water.
Yeah, things do change,
and things have changed for Mark Andrews. To get it back to this, to get it back to Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is only getting a 13% target share. Like that's not great for an offense that scores a lot of points. You want a little bit more from Mark Andrews. On the flip side, Sam LaPorta, same situation. Not getting the targets you want. Definitely not getting the targets you thought he was going to get when you drafted him in the third round. Only 13 target share as well. The point is, both of these guys are underperforming. So, what do you want to do? Start the guy who's going to score you a touchdown against Pittsburgh, or start the guy who's going to score a touchdown against Jacksonville? That's all you're hoping for here. You're hoping for touchdowns. You're not hoping for yardage. You're not hoping for receptions. He's not a Trey McBride. None of these guys are Trey McBride getting you 8 targets a game with 8 catches, right? That's not going to happen with these guys. So it comes down to who do you think is going to score a touchdown? Both are high-powered offenses. Both can score multiple touchdowns a game, obviously. And to keep myself distanced from you, because I hate Mark Andrews so much, I'm going Sam LaPorta. Just honestly, chat and everyone who's watching, just to distance myself from this man who chugged a Truly on this air. A Truly. Didn't have the decency to get a Smirnoff Ice. He went out and got a Truly because that's exactly who he is. Not true. I had nothing to say on that one.
For the chat, when I have picked Mark Andrews this season on this exact segment, I'm 2-0. So